Hello, this is Mark Saylor. We're in a tomato house here using the Saylor Water Caps. It's been about 2 weeks. They're not doing a whole lot, but you know, they'll start shooting out the bag here once they get established here. I wanted to take a couple minutes here and show you a tool we made to plant our tomatoes. This is for the tomatoes are in the bigger pots, like 3.5. Our bigger tomatoes are in a 3.5-inch pot. And here's a house we're getting ready. Got the plastic laid. And this will be tomatoes, all tomatoes. Okay, here's the tomatoes we're planting. This variety, Scarlet Red. And you can see got them started there. We got this row done with the caps on, and we're putting the drip tape. It's hard to see on that mulch, but there's drip tape under there. And these cages make it nice. It holds it right there right where you want it, right where the plant's going to get the water. So here's the tool I wanted to show you, and actually you might recognize it as a post hole digger, and it's been modified. For one thing, normally these are curved on the bottom, but I pounded them flat so they'll, you know, make a nice. They don't match perfectly, but and then I took my cutting wheel and I cut this out because you had to make some room to get the pot in there. And the other side, I just left it the way it came. Okay, I hope you can see this okay. It's a lot easier when you have 2 people to help you. 3 if you need somebody to hold the camera. So when you put your post hole in the ground, you want to pull the handles apart so the tip is closed. And you want the one with the bigger opening here. You want that up on the upward side. So figure out where you want it. Poke that in there. Now's when you pull the handles apart. You leave the handles together, and you just gonna wiggle it out. You don't want to close these up when you're pulling it out, or you'll pull the plant out with it. So that's how, that's a neat little trick if you have, you know, very many plants, bigger plants to plant.
Cheers, Sarah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, tell in front of everybody, yell at me.
There's another one, Chris. What's that?
Did I do it? I was being careful too. Man, I guess not too careful.
What happened?
Oh, geez. He snuck up like that.
What'd Chris do?
Nothing.
Well, hopefully there's no leak there.
What'd he do?
Put a screw in it, it'll work.
He hit the drip tape.
Well, this was set, but see, it's really a, well, not that.
The kink.
It was sitting right on top there, but I don't know if it's, I don't think it went through. We'll watch the fourth one.
Yeah, these plants are a little big. Whew. And these plants over here are about, when do we plant these? About 3 days ago. So these went through several cold nights. Even got a couple little blossoms in there, which might make it, might not. We've been throwing this remay over them too, just mainly because they're so tall. Just to protect the top of the plant. Okay, let's go down and check the first ones we planted about a week ago. Well, about a week and a half. This middle row is okay. I don't got them cut open yet, but they're okay. But this row over here, majority of them froze. And I think it was just because the plants are so big. And I don't know. They'd probably send off some side shoots, but I'll probably just put some new plants. I'll just take the bar and punch a hole in there and put a new plant in each one of those. But this is the only row that froze. We went through a week and a half, and I have another whole house that, you know, they're just fine. So I don't know what the issue was. I think when I planted these, it was a cold day, and that night was cold, and the plants are big. You know, the plants are hitting the top of the bag, so it might have helped if I put more water in there. I should have maybe had more. Should have maybe had these filled up a little bit more with water. But this one here looks like it might survive.